What's happening, everybody? Jay Shockblast here, and this is not a video I want to make. I'm a little frustrated right now. As you can see, my screen is locked and frozen, but my Xbox is not frozen. As you can see, I can get out of it just fine. Go back in. My game is frozen. Not my Xbox, my game. So I'm not quite sure what's going on or why this is happening. But this is something that I've been battling with this game. I've had it freeze like this at least 10 times. And it's becoming more and more frustrating. I was in the middle of a time-based quest. And I had just completed it. And I was about to get one of those silver mithril bricks or whatever they're called, and as it turns out, I won't be getting it because it froze. So I love Traveler's Tale as a company. I love Lego games. I love them enough that I buy them and support them, even though they're not franchises that I'm necessarily in love with. Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit is definitely one of those. I'm not a big fan of either, of the whole franchise as a whole. But I enjoy the games enough that, it makes it fun. And the problem and the reason why I'm complaining a lot, because, I know that there are a few of you guys that are not really, happy that I've been complaining about it, especially on Twitter. Like my buddy Lego Alex, and I'm not trying to make you guys sad. It's just really frustrating to me that a company that makes such great games is starting to fall into some of the traps that a lot of the other companies out there do. Like Activision pushing out a Call of Duty every year. Here we are, April 12th. The game came out this week, and this is the third Lego game that has been released since October. That's 6 months and 3 Lego games. Okay, and I'm sure, I don't know how far back the Lego City Undercover goes, but I'm pretty positive that there's probably even more if I really wanted to look at it. But, we've got Lego Marvel, Lego Movie, and now Lego The Hobbit. And, there's only so much work that these guys can do. And part of the reason why I'm really frustrated is because this is the one that's having problems. And it's the third in line. And I get it. You guys want to make money. You're going to put out games. All that stuff is cool. But, at the end of the day, we need some quality assurance. Like, this stuff shouldn't be happening. Especially on my Xbox One. Like, this is a new console. I think I've maybe had something freeze once ever. And I don't even remember what it was. So, it's so, inconsequential that it doesn't even really matter, that it's happened before. So, I can tell you, honestly, since Tuesday, in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 5 days, I haven't even played it that much. I've played a lot, obviously. I'm at 42% of beating the game. I've got 83 of 98 characters. So, yeah, I've played it. But, in that time, the game's frozen on me at least 10 times. And it's not okay. And I guess the part of it that I really just have such a hard time with is that, I just feel like, they're just going too fast. I feel like, in a way, the game is just kind of incomplete. Like, it's all here, but at the same time, why did we have to have this in April? Like, I know a lot of you guys are excited and you're happy to play it, and that's awesome, and I think that's fantastic for you guys. And I'm not trying to be a complainer, and I know I'm pretty good at complaining most of the time. But, like, my biggest frustration is, 3 games in 6 months, and we're starting to see signs of issues. And there have been issues in other Lego games, but, nothing to the effect that it's freezing brand new consoles. And it's not even freezing the console, it's freezing it's clearly the game. Like, my system is still running fine. It's just the game itself just decides to stop playing. So, you know, I just don't know what's happening and why this is happening. And all I can say is this game could have waited until the next Hobbit movie comes out, because they're going to be releasing the next Hobbit movie there and back again as DLC for this game. So that's why why I'm so worried, and why I'm kind of like, making a little bit of a stink about it, because that's not something they've ever done. They've been terrible at DLC. People have been begging them for DLC for years, and they've never really done it, other than pre-order bonuses. But I don't even think there were pre-order bonuses. And they've already announced 3 DLC packs, so there's going to be 3, DLCs, and you're going to pay for them. Everybody's going to pay for them. And, I don't have a problem giving Traveler's Tale more money. I just don't like it when I feel like they're doing it, it's kind of like taking advantage of us. You know what I mean? Like, that's what this is all making me feel like. Like, they're taking us for granted, and I don't like that, I really think it's just unfortunate. And I just wanted to make a video and talk about it, because it's really just at a point where I'm really just sad about it, Like, I feel like this is something that, we could have... This shouldn't be happening. And, back when they were releasing the games at like a slower pace, this wasn't as prevalent. Even on my 360, I feel like, my 360 didn't freeze that much. And, my PS4 didn't really freeze. And my PS3 didn't really freeze, with these games, with the Lego games. So, what gives? What's changing? What is causing all of this? And I've read around a little bit just to make sure, hey, is it just me? Am I the only one having this problem? And I'm not. A lot of people are having this problem. And I just feel like it's my responsibility to talk about it. And I'm not, I still love Traveler's Tale. I still want them to keep making games, and I still can't wait for the next game, that they're going to do. I really am excited, and I love the company. But, at some point, they've really got to, like, take a step back here and realize that, there's problems. And I don't know why this is happening, and it sucks, but I just feel like this game is kind of setting a bad precedent for them, and they're starting to become like everybody else. And I don't want to see that happen. I really don't. I want to continue, and I'm going to continue supporting Traveler's Tale and making awesome videos for you guys, and in support of their games. I'm going to keep playing this game and keep trying to have a good time with it. It's just really, really sad and frustrating that, the freezing is happening, and it just doesn't look good, It doesn't look good that, there's a whole extra movie that's going to be paid DLC, and they're releasing 3 other character packs as DLC, and they didn't even give any of the character packs away. Like, I would have understood, and maybe I'm wrong, but I would have understood if they did, the same pre-order bonus DLC that they normally do, and then they sold it to the people that didn't get it. Like, that was fine to me. And I don't begrudge them. I think they should be able to make money. And I want them to make money because I want them to keep making games. But I just feel like, and I know that they've done this before where they released a game with, missing some of the movies or whatever. I just really feel like this is a game that probably could have waited until the next Hobbit movie came out and been released alongside with There and Back Again. That's really what they should have done. You're not going to feel gypped by the amount of content that's in this game, I can tell you that. But, I don't know, it just feels a little suspect to me. And the fact that I'm running into all these glitches and the fact that it's freezing is just frustrating. I needed to get this off my chest, and I'm really sorry to everybody that's sad about it. Especially Lego Alex, who's one of my biggest supporters. You know, I don't want to keep complaining about it, but I can't sit on it. You know, in good faith, I feel like people need to know, you know, what's going on, and it's just, it shouldn't be this way. It really shouldn't be this way, and you know, I granted, you know, this is better than a lot of other companies, but at the same time, a lot of other companies don't freeze my game completely, and that's the part that I'm having a hard time with. I'm going in circles like I normally do at this point. I'm still going to keep playing it. I've still got a lot of videos to go, but this one just had to be made. I'm not going to keep complaining about it on Twitter. This is going to be it. This is going to be where my complaint lies. You can agree with me. You can disagree with me. That's fine. I want to try to be positive about everything else, but the freezes are just becoming overbearing, and I just can't. I live in fear every time I fast travel that my game is going to freeze, and that sucks. You know, it really does. But in any event, I'm Jay Shockblast. I hope you enjoyed watching my dude just stand here. I guess I probably could have, you know, bought all these materials and stuff. I'm going to get back to having fun and trying to get some good videos up. So hope you guys enjoy everything else. And, you know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one having these problems. But I kind of doubt it. If you like Lego games, and especially if you love Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, I still recommend you buy this game. I mean, you're not going to be disappointed, but just beware of the freeze. So we'll see you guys later. That's it.